What it do? Oh, yeah, with some technical difficulties. I don't know where this sound is coming from all of a sudden. What is doing? That's the biggest thing I had too. Hold on, man. It's coming from your side of things, not mine. I'm hearing this crazy noise, but I don't know why. All right. Yep. Yo. Okay, now the noise is gone. Now it came back. So it is on your side. I don't know what's causing it. Technical difficulty. That's a mic. Yeah, okay. I don't know what's going on, man. Yeah, I can't. We can't hear you, me. We can't hear you. We only hearing this chopped up noise. See if you leave out and come back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, it was just on that side.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
That was wild.
Right after your intro too.
Man,
Crazy.
mid intro.
That's
Listen,
crazy.
whoever out there does not want me to prevail, tough, tough. I'm doing this episode tonight. Y'all just gonna have to deal with it. Whoever looking for life be life and to start losing after episode 100, too bad. Whoever out there poking that voodoo doll, go ahead. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I'm getting this episode done tonight. All the technical difficulties that we done dealt with and dealing with, we still getting this episode done tonight. Y'all don't know how persistent I actually am. But whoever you are, if you're seeing this, continue to bite down on the brick. This is getting done, whether you like it or not.
Can y'all hear me?
Age. Yeah, then we here. We back.
Okay.
We back. We back. We back.
This why Myron like the
I'm gonna
girl
do my
sisters.
intro over again because they interrupted with the technical difficulties. Yeah, I said yeah. What it do, newbies? Y'all been here before. Y'all experienced technical difficulties with me. The lifers will have experienced technical difficulties with me. So newbies, we apologize. It's beyond our control. As he said, it's above me, but we still getting this episode done. All right. And you are not in the wrong place. You are, of course, you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us at the Life Be Lifing podcast. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That being said, um, I know y'all started getting used to my sound effects, but again, we having some technical difficulties, so I had to cut the fat, and we just give this episode straight to you, and we can give it to you. You heard? Um, but I, of course, am your favorite coach's favorite coach, your favorite fat freckle man, the big dog himself. Who? It's Coach Nine in the building. We have back with us. You know what I'm saying? If you were with Podcast Link Philly last Saturday, going to the next level with your boy and his castmates, you would have seen the electric, the eclectic one herself, the witty, the wonderful one herself, made her way down to Philly to kick it with us.
Yeah.
Big Mish has joined us for this episode, y'all.
What up, folks?
And of course, we have our special guest for the night because I said I want to do some guests for the first time. And for the first time, we have my guy, two-time division champion winner, 2024, 2025 most improved player, graduating senior, accepted to East Stroudsburg University already. Son, cousin, brother, friend, gamer, nephew for sure, and friend to the animals. My guy, Nicholas Charles.
Yeah.
My firstborn. So I said I'm gonna start off the episode. You know what I mean? These episodes with some new traditions. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, I start off with the new with top 3 heroes, superheroes, or super villains. You can pick from any form of media. It does not have to be just comic books. It does not have to be just cartoons. If you've seen them and they was interesting to you, go ahead, bring them up. It could be even in books of fiction that you've read, whoever was the protagonist or antagonist in those stories. So, I'll let Nick go first. We seem like she gotta figure out who she's going with.
Definitely.
All right. So number 1, we're gonna give Rick Riordan his props for making Percy Jackson.
Okay.
I'll give Percy Jackson his props. He got too serious to himself, inspired a whole verse of mythology. I respect him for that. Definitely a hero, son of Poseidon. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, talk that talk.
Number 2, I say Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
I'll give him his props for that. Just as a hero perspective, these ain't my favorite characters of all time, but like hero perspective, if we can give it out for people, that saved the world more times. Not getting the spice of people or something, bro. Like that man saved how many worlds he still got drip on. I got to respect. I still got respect. He got it all every time.
I dig it.
Number 3, I say the first Avenger, Captain America.
Ooh. Surprise pick. I didn't see that one coming.
I say Captain America, the first Avenger. That man, he embodies hero. You feel me?
Okay.
Like we thinking hero, we really thinking.
Marco, aka the Juggernaut, Punisher, Frank Castle, and Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. Well, listen, I said heroes or villains.
I know I respect it.
So you know what I mean, and he's walked the line between both. And I think at this point you could call Vegeta a hero, though.
A little bit.
He didn't put enough time on the right side.
Can somebody tell me who that is? Give me a little background right quick.
If I would see, I don't know how to make it make sense because it's Dragon Ball Z, and I don't know how much of that you've been exposed to. So telling you that he was like the first bad guy that mattered in the series, I'll put it that way, right?
Okay.
Because when Dragon Ball Z starts off, it's a spinoff of a cartoon that's even older than that. Dragon Ball is the original cartoon.
Okay.
Dragon Ball Z catches up with the main character from Dragon Ball now that he's an adult. Because in that he was a kid, like a little kid, when that show first started. Okay. So now he's an adult. he has a son, and the son is around his age back when they was doing Dragon Ball.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I'm
the
gonna have to look
first
it up.
person he gets into a scrap with is actually his brother, his older brother, because he's an alien and he was sent to take over the world. And since he never did it, his brother came like, "Hey, what's the holdup, blood?" But there's people, who from his tribe, like from that mercenary guild, what I mean, came after the brother didn't get it done. So
Okay.
after the brother didn't get it done, then came Vegeta. Now Vegeta is actually the prince of where Homeboy is from, where the main character
Mm.
Goku is from. So he's like, yeah, I guess I got to come down here and get this done myself.
Can I get it done?
So he starts off as the first major villain in Dragon Ball Z, and he goes through a character arc throughout the entire Dragon Ball series and property of kind of like, all right, man, I'm gonna help you because I want to stay alive, and this person is better than me. To kind of being like, I'm not really no hero, but I like to get into fights. To kind of like making the journey into becoming a hero, starting a family of his own. You know what I mean? So he has
Okay.
his own character arc. Um, but okay, those three solid picks, and I guess I'll give mine. Um, I always got to go with Black Panther blood. I ain't gonna lie to you. I always got to go with Black Panther off top. Wakanda forever.
Forever.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta go with Luke Cage. And you know what? Let's just go with the Queen herself, Storm, man. Those gonna be my top three. Those gonna be my top three. Spider-Man honorable mention. I feel like I'm doing
I
doing
I was
doing the
about
hood a
to
dishonor.
say.
And yeah, I know you knew me since a long time, so I feel like no matter what list or superheroes, I have to at least give Spider-Man honorable mention at the very
Shocker.
least. At the
Shocker.
very least, you know what I'm
That was
saying?
that was shocking.
At the very least, I got to make sure you get honorable mention.
Oh man. So I I I can't say that I have really gotten into a lot of the superheroes and characters and such,
Hmm.
but I think for me, definitely Black Panther. I think that is what like was the catalyst for me to start paying attention to like DC, Marvel comics. Because I know you've been in the comics a long time. I actually have
Right.
another friend that's in the comics as well, but kind of low key because folks used to call that what nerdy, right?
Nerd,
I had
yeah,
taken you to
nerd.
comic book shops up here, and it wasn't until I started realizing like some of the comics you were into, and I was like, they got black comics?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Hmm.
So I would say Black Panther was the catalyst for me. um, I don't know. So I started doing a lot of research on Misty Knight. Like
Ooh, okay,
interesting
okay, that's a
character.
good one.
I was like, what,
That's a
Nick? You
goodie.
shaking your head? Tell me, Nick, what you gotta say?
No idea who that is. I ain't gonna lie.
What? So you gotta look her up.
He didn't watch the television series either,
No
the
idea.
Netflix series.
Ah, you didn't.
No
Nah,
idea.
nah. He wasn't
Yeah.
really big on the Netflix series. He watched a couple of the movies and he kind of in and out with the movies. He knows a little bit more about the comics than the movies. Misty Knight, not Moon Knight. Misty Knight.
Misty Knight. Yeah, yeah,
Misty Knight.
yeah, yeah.
Your
And
mom
it's
almost slapped me over Misty Knight. I ain't gonna hold you.
bad John right there. I was
You're
like,
bad,
look at
Joan.
her, okay, cutie, uh-huh. Because everybody likes Storm, so I feel like certain
Yeah,
people get overlooked because of Storm, like because you got
that's
Vision, right?
true.
So it's like, all right, because I'm just kind of like,
Misty Knight is a great call.
yes,
Great call.
thank you. I did you justice, and
Great
so
call. Proud of
I went to see the Miles Morales
you.
Spider Man, and like, yeah, I was like, this little boy gives a lot of black and brown boys
Yes.
superhero hope. So if I had
Yes.
to pick three, Black
Yes.
Panther is what got me interested in comics and superheroes and the Marvel DC thing. Because Toro like Batman, my homeboy
Yeah.
love Iron Man, right? Iron Man would be my honorable mention because
Okay.
he's like like if I was a dude, I'd be like him. Like, cause
Okay.
he just wild off the wall. talk shit, think he cool, fly, but like about the business. Like I gotta get the shit done. So he would be my
Right.
honorable mention, Iron Man. But yeah, definitely Black Panther, Misty Knight, and Miles Morales is Spider Man for sure.
Okay. Right, Kenya Misty. Misty is a good pick. Like
I call it Lulu
that's sneaky thorough. I ain't gonna lie to you. He got Black Panther in his honorable mention because he represents what we as the black people should be for our people. I like that answer,
I
Kenya.
do, I do. It's
I
funny
like
he
that answer.
said no one said Batman because can I tell y'all why I didn't say Batman?
Talk about it.
I mean the Great White Hype
Oh,
of comic
hey,
books.
talk about it.
I feel like he's overhyped, like for sure, overhyped for me. Like
I gotta say something about that though.
Come on, talk about it,
I would
Slim.
talk,
say something about
talk.
We in the conversation
I would never say Batman's top three. He's not top
Never,
three.
never.
because
He's not even top five. I say that because let's be real.
let's be real.
Even as how I framed it as a hero, but just as a person, I wouldn't put Batman top three.
Ooh,
That's
ooh,
exact.
ooh.
That Nick. See, that's why we
But
be
the
here,
overhype,
nephew.
I wouldn't say he overhyped though.
Spicy.
He definitely keep his city on lock as much as he can. Sometimes I won't lie. Some writers, he just be chilling while other people be doing crime.
It be the inconsistency for me. Okay, that's why
But
I say
like,
overhyped.
but
And
like,
his
if you think of it,
personality is garbage.
Inconsistency is a
that's,
good word
that's
for Batman.
Inconsistent.
Surprisingly sneaky commentary.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a trait of his that's been spoken on enough, Mish. I
Nope.
don't think so.
Nope. And right behind him
Mm.
with that, like Superman, he cool,
I'll be
but
I'll be right back because I gotta show off right quick
No,
while
I
y'all have this conversation.
I don't like Superman. I ain't gonna lie.
don't either. I don't see the appeal. I just don't see the appeal.
I
Like,
see the appeal of Superman, and I
mm-mm.
used to love him. I used to rock with him heavy,
You
Yeah,
did it.
but Injustice killed it.
Ooh.
Injustice killed my vibe for Superman so hard.
yeah,
Injustice killed my vibe for Superman.
yeah.
He did the, he
Um,
did my people wrong. Injustice, bro.
Dang.
yeah. I tend to find that I gravitate more to the villains, though.
I can see
Like,
that. There's some really interesting villains. Some probably more interesting than like Batman and Superman. If you ask me.
exactly, because they come from being the good that was turned to the bad for a reason that is beyond them. And I'm like, because you think about Harley Quinn, right? Like, yeah, she's over, she's like hyped up because of the Joker. But if you think about it, she became who she is because of the Joker. She was like straight laced before the Joker.
She was. She was a doctor. She had a whole life out of her. She could have got money regardless.
Yeah, exactly. Like she was normal.
She
Um,
was.
who was the dude in Justice? Was it Justice League? Will Smith played him.
Deadshot.
Like his backstory is like, damn, you ain't need to be here. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think I gravitate to those type of villains because their origin story, wow. Like, yeah, this could be somebody's everyday regular life right here. So all right, what you got?
Tommy says
What you showing?
Superboy is very much the great white goose boy hype. That's true.
Absolutely.
Kenyon said, and Superman, all that power, and you can't clean up those low level villains that cause problems can be handled easily.
Now pause. He tried to do that once. He tried to do that once though. But Superman, he messed up. That's why I don't like him too. He went and tried to solve every crime. Like he killed the Joker. It's just spoilers for whoever ain't reading Justice. Go read it. I hate it, but it's a good story. But the whole point is Superman goes around stopping crimes, petty crimes. Like he got the whole John Locke, a regime. Like
Yeah.
he's a
Yeah.
dictator at that point.
Yeah.
But it's like he answered the question of what would happen when Superman stopped all crime, and it's not good, bro. He
Yeah.
killed your favorite heroes. He probably killed them or turned them into a slave or a criminal. I'm not your favorite hero, your favorite villain.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The story's interesting.
Very
Once
interesting.
he takes all the breaks off, he takes all the breaks off.
Oh,
Yeah, Tommy
He
said she'd argue that Harley Quinn was never
was never
normal.
normal. I agree. I agree with you,
Touche.
Tommy.
Touche.
Wholeheartedly. He ain't put nothing in there that wasn't there. Pause.
He pulled
She
it
had
out of
that.
her.
Yeah, she was always on the verge. And backstory, she came from a very abusive household. That's one of the reasons why she wanted to become a specialist in what she did in the mental health field.
Yeah.
right.
Um, but since we was talking about Batman and Great White Hype is mentioned, and like his superpower is being rich and white. I wanted to bring to attention, since I like to talk about black superheroes. Typically, just making white characters black is lame. Um, because it's like, all right, like we just gonna ride on the backs of their names and not give them anything that matters. But there's times when it's done right. When they had Steel come out for Superman, I feel like that was done right.
Yeah.
John Stewart, Green Lantern, one of the best. But I don't know if y'all knew there was a black Batman who had his own series up until some point last year.
Huh?
So, for those of you who might recognize the name Lucius Fox, because this is my other gripe with Batman. It's not that he's not smart, and it's not that he's not a genius, but he gets credit for a lot of inventions that Lucius Fox made.
I know
Okay?
his name.
He is the black man who was behind the Batmobile, the Bat Grappler, a bunch of Bruce Wayne's gadgets and inventions. The thing that shoots his suit from in the sky so it drops down on him if you played the
Yeah.
Gotham Arkham games. Yeah,
Oh
Lucius Fox
wow.
did that.
Whew.
The anti fear serum for Scarecrow.
You right.
Lucius
Oh,
Fox
interesting.
did that. Yeah,
Interesting. And see, this is
yeah.
why I
So,
think more black people need to get into comics because in talking to my homeboy that's a low key comic fan, he
mhm,
has hit me to a lot of um black attributes, blackness that can be lent to comics like
absolutely.
that's not ever talked about.
That's not spoken on. Lucius Fox do not get his due,
Yeah.
but he has a family. He has two sons and I believe two daughters and a wife or whatever.
Mhm.
The youngest son is the pride of the family. He also had a bat suit and he was part of the bat unit at some point. Um, Batwing, I believe his name was.
I did hear
Um,
Batwing before.
but the older brother was the screw up. Got in jail. Daddy had to use his money. Mama had to use her influences to cover up the fact that he actually got away with manslaughter, like literally hitting and killing a woman and getting away with it. It's haunted him since forever.
Hmm.
So he went to the military trying to make up for what he did. He's done, black ops work trying to make up for what he did. And
Interesting.
somehow, when the Joker had this crazy plan that pretty much put Batman out of business, like he literally stole all Batman money pretty much. Um, Somehow his oldest son stumbles upon one of the suits that the dad had left over for Batman. And
Hmm.
he's like,
I'm in it. Talk about in it.
there's no Batman right now. Everybody thinks Batman is dead.
So why not?
Why not? And
Yeah.
that is it starts off as the son of Batman, the son of Batman, no, yeah, the son of Batman miniseries, and then it goes to I Am Batman.
Oh,
Now
I'm gonna
you,
check it
you
out.
do have this special cover because I wanted to because there's a bunch of covers, right? But when he starts off, he has a full mask on.
Hmm.
And I've seen this TikTok and Facebook reel and Instagram reel. It's hilarious. And they'll say, you know, part of the reason why Batman gets away with everything and why he has the cutout at the bottom is to remind everybody he's white. But the first time you see a black Batman, he has a full
Full
mask on,
mask on. Ah,
so you can't
interesting.
tell he's not.
Lucius
And
Fox, you said.
actually, actually, Jace is his name. Jace is his name, the son's name.
The son
And
is
actually,
Jace.
during the series, he gets confronted about having that full mask on.
Hmm.
He gets confronted about having that full mask on. Like, dang, sounds like you ain't proud to show who you are. And he ends up dropping the bottom part too. Like, actually, I got no problem with it. You're right.
It's y'all motherfuckers that might got a problem with it though.
So this is what he looks like without the full mask. That's
Oh,
right.
oh,
Melanated Batman.
a melanated Batman. I like that. Tommy
So
said, "I ain't gonna hold y'all."
yeah,
Spawn
Spawn.
started me asking for comics when I was a kid.
I
Love
love the answer here.
anti-heroes.
Spawn is an awesome character,
Yeah,
super
he
overly
gets forgotten
powered,
about. Yeah,
very interesting. Um, Definitely a high tier character. But you know, I grew up with a Christian mom, so I had to kind of sneak Spawn around the house because Spawn dealt with a lot of different topics. You know, heaven, hell,
yeah.
crime, sex crimes, um, kidnapping, a whole bunch of stuff.
The real
Political
shit. The
scandals,
realest. The
all of it,
realest.
all
The
of it. Okay,
realest. Mhm.
listen, there's this issue where literally they get so raw, that he's in this dungeon, right? And in the dungeon, you see a bunch of hands reaching out to him, and they're hands of a bunch of different superheroes: Spider-Man, Iron Man, Hulk. Like I'm gonna post the panel. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna post it tomorrow. But like it's showing pretty much because I don't know if you guys knew. Again, this is me nerding out with y'all right quick.
You good?
The company that made Spawn came from a company made by artists and writers who used to write at Marvel and used to write at DC. And they was not feeling the fact that they was being told what they can and can't do with their own creations. So they said, let's start our own company. You own your own characters. Everybody gets paid off of what they made. And boom, you got Image Comics.
That's creative.
Very creative.
Yeah.
So just had to throw that in there right quick.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Listen, if you're watching on YouTube, because I'm seeing that they saying that y'all wish they had like and love reactions for the chat. Listen, at least drop them hearts on the side of the screen in the YouTube. Those count. Those count.
It
Those
gets you
count.
up there as the top shatter.
Yes,
Who we
indeed.
missing by tonight? By the
Right.
night, I'm surprised.
We missed him last week too, but you know what I mean. Shout out to Chop Shatter. Shout out to Myron. He was also in the building last Saturday.
Yes, he was. And so was Tommy.
But definitely had to drop that. But all right, we didn't come here to be nerds all night. But of course, like I said, I'm starting every episode out like that now because that's what I brought you for.
Listen, he was a perfect way to kick that off. Like father, like son, I love it, and I'm just like, oh, y'all this is love.
Yeah, no, I think it's fun, and I think it'd be fun for other people too, who even like you, who even is not like steeped into it. It's just kind of fun to walk down that road right quick.
Yeah.
Oh
Lord.
Okay, we got the chat popping back and forth about that panel that I mentioned. Kay is not too fond of the fact that Juggernaut was also trapped in that dungeon. Hey man, listen, but it was symbolic. Like, so that panel was them saying like that's basically what they used to be.
Yeah.
They was trapped by these companies, not able to do what they wanted to, and it was kind of a passing the torch to Image and Spawn. Like, yo, you got it.
Yeah.
You get to do what you want in your stories. We couldn't even talk about these stories unless we was given permission.
Right.
So like, you know, we reaching out to you because you got to be the one.
Yep. So go full tilt with it.
So that thing is burnt into my memory. I wish I could remember which issue it was, but that page is burnt into my memory.
Post it when you do. Post it in the group.
When at least, and I will post the issue when I find me the screenshot for sure. But one of the next things we finna get into, y'all, it's that time of year where if you have a streaming service like YouTube or a music service, you have been hit with your 2025 Wrapped, which means they're going to tell you what you've been listening to all year long, what it's supposed to say about you, and all that kind of stuff. So, because of certain technical difficulties, my son is gonna have to help me through my version. I sent him all my rap information, so he's gonna be speaking on it. Well, he's gonna mention it, and then I'll speak on mine. But first, we're gonna go with Mish. Let's talk about your rap.
So my rap does not look too much different from last year's. I guess I
Okay,
just carried the vibe into 2025. So
possibly.
let's go with my top artist, Don Tolliver, number one, yet
Very
again.
Donnie T.
Yes, and I went to the concert earlier. I think it was earlier this year, Eagle Bank Arena. Very impressed with that concert. Visuals, his set, his stage presence. And it's funny because his opening act was Guess Who? And they are blowing up the scene. And I've been loving this chick. Like been banging her music low key. I fell into her music the same way I did Megan Thee Stallion. Something like one song played, and I was just like, "Who the fuck is this?" Skip. But then it kept playing, so I was like, "All right, I'm gonna pay attention to this person," and started listening to all their music.
Okay.
Mona Leo is how you say her name. It was always as Mona Leo. So she was his opening act, and for a lot of people that don't know who she is, she's the female that did the Don Julio song, like that became very popular this year, and now, of course, my theme song, "Put You Down," like because she's a Houston girl.
Okay.
And so that's probably why they started playing her music because of how much I used to bang Megan, right?
Okay.
So I feel like she's the real nigga version of Megan. Like Megan is the cutesy H-Town girl, but Mona Leo is the real nigga female, like for real. She is she's married to Stunner with Vegas. And the only reason people are starting to know who she is, aside from her new music dropping, is because of her all pink wedding to Stunner with Vegas. And so now I'm kind of mad because I'm like, oh, now everybody on dicks because she had this beautiful pink wedding, but she been having fire music. But she was his opening act, right?
Okay.
And that was around time that Stunner for Vegas and got shot. And I was just like, oh damn, that's the girl he dating because he was real low key about what they both were. But Don Tolliver's concert was amazing, so he was my number one top artist.
Still got to go to his.
You do. Like, I know you, Ace, and I have been saying we're going to do a number of things. We still going to do it, okay?
You still got to do that.
Regardless
for
of,
sure.
The disbursement, we still got gang. So.
For sure,
we
sure.
probably going to be dragging Tommy along with some of this stuff, too. We need a quartet. So. And then Future. How did Future land number 2 on my list this year? Hey, Keish. I don't understand this. Now, I sat and thought about it. When I get into the songs, you'll understand why. Because it's certain songs from him that I will play relentlessly, like March Madness. But some way, somehow, I got into the whole Surfing Tsunami. It's something about that beat and the way he goes on that song. I played it repeatedly. So,
okay.
Yeah. Number 3, Key Glock. So it's like he replaced Dolph, right? And then these last 2 are very surprising, but I'm gonna tell you why they're the last 2. It's their features. I listen to their music because of their features. Fucking Little Baby and Gunna. Anybody that know me know. If it ain't a radio song from them, I'm probably not hype about that.
Right.
They had a lot of hot features this year. Top songs, No Poll, Don Tolliver. Insecurities, Lil Baby. I Can't Let Go. That's Don Tolliver and Little Tecca, I believe it is.
Okay.
Gang Baby, which is NLE Chopper. I was like, what? And Don Tolliver's Kryptonite. I was like, this is the weirdest thing. It's like I traded certain artists out, but it's the same type of music. So
I feel that.
That was my top artists and top songs.
Okay. Kanye said he didn't see one for Tidal. Yeah, I don't have Tidal, so I don't know if they do
and
it.
I have Tidal, and I never listened to Tidal. It just gives antiquated to me. Very hard to navigate. 0 out of 10. Don't recommend. Wouldn't do it again. It's free with my phone plan,
Mm-hmm.
but literally, I think I'll let my nephew and my goddaughter use my title. So
Okay. But he said if he believes his top five artists would be Jay-Z, Kanye, Stax 3000, R. Kelly, and Beyonce.
interesting.
I'm not gonna do the R. Kelly thing with you tonight, bro. I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna be smooth.
Be easy.
Um, you said
um,
NLE Chopper is your favorite entertainer rapper right now.
I can see that. He's entertaining.
Yeah, I see why he's your favorite. I see why he's your favorite in particular, because you like when people do off the cuff, out of pocket stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you loved that last video he did.
That was a wild
Um,
video, but
man, what? Yeah, look at you. Everything he does right now is awesome to me. See, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I know you long enough to know you would like that weird nonsense. But you know what I
that's
mean? Hey, if that's your
hilarious.
twist, that's your twist, bro. Um, Nick, go ahead with yours.
Mine was trash.
No, not Trace. What you like?
It's alright. See, my problem with the Spotify rap was it took everything from earlier in the year. Pop put me on with a bunch of better songs. Now I got a whole bunch of stuff I listened to early in the year, but
Yeah.
my number one right now was Slumbers for 2025. He good. I ain't gonna lie. He makes some like vibe music, a little bit of rap, a little bit of love songs.
Okay.
I like with him. Number two, at Juice World. I don't care. I don't care if he makes sad music. I don't listen to sad music.
You like what
He
you like.
made good music. He made good music, so I rock with him.
A lot of people like Juice World. Like,
He's broadly popular.
He's
yeah,
very
he's
popular.
very popular. Very popular. Juice World and XX Extension. I feel like
Yeah,
they're in the same vein.
I just had to be concerned as a parent
Yeah, he does like make that emo
because some of
music.
the
Is that what
music
they
they
call
make,
it?
yeah,
Yeah, it's very emo.
some of the music they make. Yeah, okay, Nick, you gotta speak up. They say you want to hear you want to hear from you when they want to hear. Absolutely,
Facts. That's why we here.
absolutely. You the starter, so speak up so they can hear you, son.
My fault. My fault.
You good?
Number three. Honestly, my 3, 4, and 5 should all be replaced by Sleepy Hollow, my favorite artist. But number three is Wolfface Joey. He has made some songs I listen to that are short. Short songs, good beats.
Mm.
I think he made music more like a year ago, but he makes some good music. Number four, I can't even pronounce his name. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
I don't even
Zion
know.
Fire is what it looked like.
I don't even know how to pronounce his name. I end up listening to Jersey Club a lot, so it's like a lot of those creators who don't be sing like because I ain't gonna lie, some of these people can't sing, but they make good beats.
Yeah.
I play the game, I put them on, and it's just on repeat when I'm on the game.
Mm.
Number five is Jade's. He makes good like kind of depressing, but also like just vibe music. Like that's what I've been listening to. Unfortunately, he did do some crimes early in the year. I couldn't get him out of my top five in time. He did himself a crime that people don't like him for.
Oh Lord.
But yeah, my top artist was definitely Sleepy Hollow. Should be at least, but you know,
Your name top five artists you had.
Yep.
those are my
Oh,
top
those
five.
Yeah,
top
those
five.
are top
What's
five.
your top five songs?
Top five songs. She's Mine by Slumbers. Uh, Red Light by Juice World. Uh, I'm not even going to say my top three. I don't even know. I'm not going to say that one. Four, Jade's Gelato, and
I like
five
gelato.
is WT is I'm not going to say the actual word WTF, but I
Why you
believe
didn't say three?
it's not the actual song. It's
Oh.
it's a Jersey Club.
Okay. Yeah.
But you know what? Number three, Remy
Yeah.
Boys, Slowed. It's cool. I rock with it. It's a good beat.
You like your dad. You listen to. I mean,
These are not all emo
Well,
rap
techno,
songs.
yeah.
Actually, none of my top five songs are emo.
He said all of these emo rap songs. No. Because so
No,
the Jersey Club thing, I feel like Don Tolliver did a song with them or something, or like they
I feel
used
like
one
he
of
did one of those too.
there's a
yeah.
couple of his songs that have been turned into it, and I like
Exactly.
listening to
Okay,
it.
that's what I'm thinking about, Nick. That's exactly what they did. Because he gives that like up tempo type of beat sometimes with his music.
Hmm.
So
You
yeah,
do.
yeah,
I like Don Toliver's music. He and all his features, they're all pretty good for me.
yeah. Now I gotta lie. I can't. I gotta tell you, I can't lie. Sometimes I'll be like, "What the fuck is he saying? What
I
is he
Oh,
mean,
saying?"
you got one
it's
song,
done. It's
you
done.
can't even you don't even know
I don't care. I'm still going. My sister,
It-
listen. We
it's
went to
done. If you know all of what he's saying, you need to do something better with your life. You're not managing your time right
absolutely.
if you know all the words to all Don Toliver songs.
you got peanut
Absolutely.
butter here over there.
Absolutely. I drove my sister and them
Hey,
crazy.
so you got to say it again for everybody else.
Nah, what his songs like a peanut butter house or something? I don't know what you talking about. Like
I was
I
like,
don't know what.
what is this? What is this? Like my sister, I drove them crazy in Palm Springs last year when we went for New Year's. Cause that's all I was
Peanut
playing.
butter in the house.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Get the money out the couch.
Oh Lord have
Something like that.
mercy. Oh
Oh
man.
man,
All right.
what's your
So
favorite song this week? Talk to us, Kane. What's your favorite song this week, bro? Let us know. Let us know. Let us know what's your favorite song this week. All right, Nick, going to mine.
You got yours right here.
All right, my Jones is also Jit too. Like I see why he
Jit.
said it sucks. Yeah, because last year it was way more spot on. This year
Yeah.
it's just like, all right, whatever you was listening to earlier this year is what we putting on is your rap, bro.
I feel like that's exactly
Like
what they did.
all the AI thong song.
What?
I ain't
What?
gonna lie to you, Kay. I haven't even heard the AI version of the thong song, bro.
What? I
I ain't gonna lie
cannot.
to you.
I
I have
cannot.
I have not heard it. I have not heard it.
Put the link in the chat because
I have not.
I
Yeah,
need to know. I need inquiring minds want to know, Kane.
I have not heard of that one. That's wild.
Be
All
on
right,
it.
so the top artist is fairly solid.
Mm.
Um, Big X the plug at number one. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Mozzie, aka Gangland Gang Lord, one up top Aki. You know what I mean for number two. Um, three Robert Glasper, four Sir, and five Sauce Walker. Now
Oh yeah,
the
that was random.
number one is just because I was late on the Big X the plug train. While everybody probably ran, biggest, the largest through the ground. I was
Yeah.
just catching up to his two albums prior.
Which is
So
shocking because he's an H Towner. I would have thought you would have been on that.
Dallas specifically,
I'm
he's a
su-
Texan, but
I,
Dallas specifically,
I'm
and yes,
surprised he wasn't on mine because let me tell you who loves them some Big X the plug, and I let her get the ox. She run the ox when she in my cars. Jax, she runs
oh yeah.
track to Big X the plug. Like I was like, this is my niece for sure. She loves gangster music. My sister let her listen to it, which was also surprising. But Vamika was like, oh, I kind of like him. And I was like, Big X the plug is liked by everybody.
Yeah. I was late on that train. Like you said, normally when it comes to Texas artists, I am more up to speed. I don't
So
know
he
what
not
made
from
me
Houston?
hesitate to listen to him. I
I
don't know
thought
what
he
made
was
me
from
hesitate.
Houston. He's
No,
not
he's
from
from
Houston.
Dallas.
Oh, you just taught
He's
me
from
something
Dallas.
today.
Tommy just looked at her. She said she's oddly surprised. She had Clips for number one, Dolph number two, Glow for number three. TCB was on there. She
Hey,
said
hey, 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 hey. That's a DC girl for you.
because I was about to say that one went over my head. Yo,
uh,
if you can play that on stream, play it. Nah, I can't, bro. Nah, I can't. I can't play it on stream.
yeah,
I wish I
TCB
could.
is a go-go band.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a go-go band. So,
Oh yeah, that does sound familiar.
yeah.
Okay. So for my top songs, After the Storm by Robert Glasper, for sure. For sure. If any song ever brought me peace this year, it was that. Blaze should not be there. No disrespect to Alpha Mist and Emma V. I actually really like that album, but there's no reason for that song to be number two. I skipped it a whole ton.
This
It's
on
just they
some old
kept
Spotify.
playing it.
Yep.
They just kept playing it in the shuffle. I did. It's not that I disliked the song, but no way should it be there more than other songs I
Yeah.
actually played and listened to or even hit repeat on.
Especially when it's
Um,
playing.
Cool V2 by Merges and Kalen Ellis, who was a phenomenal producer. I stumbled onto him via Twitter, and then Lupe 8 Fiasco Jack one of his beats, and then that turned into a combination like where Lupe reached out to him and had him make the entire production for an album. So that was fire. Shout out to Kalen Ellis. But yeah, that should actually be number two. Sleepless Nights from the Dinner Party album. Um Absolutely should not be there. Absolutely should not be there.
Hmm.
Um should not be there. I love the song, but and Felix is an amazing artist, but no.
Yeah.
Um and Can't High Love by Jan Hunter. It's really just a instrumental type joint. And while I do enjoy that take on Can't High Love, you betcha, that joint. It's a good take on that. Should not be there. Should not be there. The fact that no Sir songs was there,
Yeah.
the fact that no Big X the Plug songs was there, and the fact that no Clips was there is wow. The fact that no Sauce Walker was there is super wild. No Propane, nothing. Yeah, they got it wrong.
Yeah.
They got it wrong. They got it
I'm,
wrong. I ain't
I'm
gonna lie
trying to
to you.
get into Sauce to Walk. I'm trying to see what he about. So
It could be very hit and miss with Sauce,
that's
depending
what
on
I
what you like to
heard.
hear. Depending on what you like to hear. But Ghetto Gospel, I recommend the Ghetto Gospel mixtapes
Okay.
as a good base to start out with him, where he kind of had the cohesive theme for the most part. He had some pretty good features in between them joints, and he's actually talking about something. Because some joints he just be like, "All right, Sauce, I'm gonna skip." You
Yeah.
wild?
Skip.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um,
Is he the one that did the whole 6-7 thing? Is he
no, no, no,
from?
no, 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 no,
Who
no.
was that? Who was that?
That's a boy from here, from Philly.
Yes. What's?
I can't remember this boy name because I won't lie and say I listen to the music.
Don't worry. Keep talking.
Um,
I'm gonna look it up.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Um,
Because I think I
I
want to.
can't
I
remember
think
his
I
name.
want to like keep making like linking them together like
He's
that
from
same
Kensington.
person.
That's all I could remember right off the top of my head. So yeah, him. Yeah, and I've actually still never listened to the song myself. I've still never listened to the song because I've heard other music he did, and I just don't feel it. It's not for me.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hate on bro, but it's not for me. Um,
Oh yeah, Skrilla. That's it.
Skrilla. There we
Skrilla.
go.
There you go.
There we
Yeah, I
go.
hate that song. I ain't gonna lie.
I've never listened to it a moment in my life. I don't know what it sounds like.
It's all right for the first bit after you hear it, but it's not. They didn't run that joint into the ground,
I
bro.
bet. I bet.
They played that
My
at
niece,
my
when
award
my niece
ceremony.
said 6-7 to me
Mm,
one day, I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
yeah,
And I had to
that's
look
too
it
much for
up.
me.
I was like, "This is crazy." Just wait.
That's too much for me. But that is our rap session. So since I have my guy here, I want to kind of like really, get into his mind, his life, his way of seeing things. We believe the children are the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. All that good stuff. So Nick,
So
what's it like? What's it like being an 18-year-old who very presently lived through the pandemic?
all right, I say
Hey, yo, appreciate that. Can you please tag everybody and highlight because I can't use my phone to share the joint, so please share it. And right quick, yes, for those of you watching, please share, like. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. Appreciate you. Go ahead, bro.
with growing, well, especially growing up and being like, cause from teenage, like middle school, like
Yeah,
sixth grade,
that was transition.
big transition. Like you go to school, everything like cool, and then you get cut off from like that, like normal school. You get cut off from friends. You get cut off from doing the normal things you grew up learning. and then you come back. Like, of course, you heard a story like how everyone's grades tanked. We ain't really do nothing in online. But we come back and it's like all this new stuff. Like you got one more year for you in high school. You got one more year before you gotta start talking to these new people. Everybody weird. Nobody know how to really talk to people no more. Like even now, right? Like it used to be so much easier. Boom, talk to somebody, you be cool with them,
Mm-hmm.
you go out, you do this. It's nobody want to talk no more. It's always it's whatever trend or whatever. Like honestly, being mean is a trend now, and I'll rock with
Mm-hmm.
it. Like being rude, people my age just being rude, just being standoffish, confrontational, and now you gotta deal with people who got even less home training than before.
Mm-hmm.
So where they would have learned to be cool people, we got the 3 year gap, 2 3 year gap. People want to be rude now. People want to already like bring their nonsense to school, and it's like no. Now we gotta fight every other week. We gotta beef every other week. Last year, I was going to practice.
Excuse me.
They had a book. People wrote out their car. They had strap. I had to go home. Yeah, it was a full car. I seen someone hop out the trunk. He flashed a gun. I went home.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I would have
It's
went
at
home
school,
too.
by the way. It's talking about school, and it's like no one said anything about it. Even you know what? Last week or a couple of days ago, I seen this post. It was someone in my middle school. There was a fight, even on a teacher. They started punching on the teacher, and the teacher got fired
The
because she came back.
the teacher got fired for defending herself.
Right. So just honestly, I say like just being a teenager now, you got to grow up way faster. You got to start looking at plans because otherwise you're gonna get caught up. You're gonna get punched on, obviously.
Obviously.
But it's like there's so much confrontation you got to avoid now.
Damn.
Like let's say like I learned to fight, right? I learned to fight in boxing. I still want to go back somewhere because boxing is actually enjoyable.
You know I love boxing, so I encourage that.
Boxing is enjoyable, but you got all these kids with so much just anger, so much stress, all this stuff. No way to deal with it. And instead of learning to fight, instead of learning any of that stuff, learning to solve their conflicts, they gonna get a gun. They gonna get their man who got a gun. Now you can't fight nobody. You got problems because you probably getting shot or you getting jumped afterward.
Yeah.
So
So
when you go, you got a question? I'll let you go ahead.
yeah, so being that we just talked about music and we made jokes about a lot of the music being emo or like really thugged out, do you think a lot of that is attributed to the music that the kids are listening to?
I think so, but only to the extent that the people who already act a certain way will gravitate towards a certain type of music.
Mm,
I'm digging.
that's a fair
So like
point.
let's say like obviously there's still gonna be drill, there's still gonna be stuff, but drill fell off like last year, especially New York drill. Drill kind
Thank
of fell
God.
off.
Yeah, it did.
But people gravitated towards it, started taking it less serious, but then wanted to start incorporating it into their lives.
Hmm.
But those are the type of people who would already be like kind of misled, if you get what I'm saying.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that type of music being popular only made it worse.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fair.
Definitely fair. So when you look at, like you said, all that kind of stuff that y'all got to deal with, right? Um, because I think that teenagers, don't get credited with having serious enough problems. Like a lot of times because y'all don't have a job, y'all don't have anybody to raise. Well, hopefully, um, y'all don't y'all issues aren't taken seriously enough. So because my audience is primarily adults 30 and up, what would you say on behalf of the kids in your age to help bridge that communication gap? Like, what could they go to their kids and either say or ask that would start that good conversation that would allow for that exchange of information about what y'all go through.
I think the best way to start is just ask your teenager if they okay. You know, I think that's the best way to get it started. Like just like you don't gotta get too deep. Like don't be like, what's wrong with you? Or I seen you be doing this. Just ask, are you okay? You feel me? Like it works for me, of course, but just like sit down, be real. Like not don't sound like questioning. Just like ask the question, make the floor for them, make them feel comfortable. You feel me? Ask if they're okay. Show kindness. Show that love. Like obviously, there's sometimes parents won't overreact. Sometimes they're gonna get it wrong. Sometimes they're gonna send the wrong energy at the wrong time. That's
Mm.
gonna make a kid snap. So it's made me snap sometimes, right?
Right.
But genuinely, just checking in, asking if they're okay. Like, yeah, sometimes we come home, we take it for granted. Like, yeah, how's your day? Oh yeah, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. But bro, there's a lot of stuff going on with a lot of people and a lot of us. Like like all my cousins have lost someone this year, and it makes me very upset. I've lost someone this year, and I'm sure I'm sure almost everyone my age has lost someone this year, or lost someone in the past couple of years. So check in with them. You ain't gotta like stalk them. Don't like you ain't gotta control their music, gotta control their content, all that. But bro, these kids, we're growing up, we learning these things, we learning about ourselves. But keep in touch with them, learn about them, learn their interests, ask if they're okay, check in on them, like if they lost their uncle, niece, whatever it was,
Yeah.
make sure they're recovering from it and spend time with them. I got my dad onto like 2 different games this year. Now, granted, not everybody gonna have the same interest as their kids, but just show a little bit of interest in their interest. Make sure they got the right interest. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like you said earlier, you think more people need to be involved, more black men need to be involved in comics. I do too. I think just even picking up a ball with your kid, it don't matter how old they are. If they got an interest, you can just kind of pick it up a little bit with them. But most of all, ask if they're okay. Let them speak their time and make sure you're open space for them.
Yeah.
That's good. That's real good. That's real good.
So Nick is your, auntie. My for those that don't know, my husband is Nick's goddad. And Nick,
Mhm.
we're gonna be transparent today. Don't we be on your godfather back because he doesn't do enough reaching out, right? And I'm always you and I stay in contact. It's not that every day, but I'm always like liking your stuff or I'll check in with you here and there. I'm kind of like in the background auntie. What could as I like to call myself, the supplemental support adults do to
That's
help
good.
assist your parents in the areas in which, because like when you'll get older, you'll understand all this. Adulting sucks, right? You when you get older, you will understand. Oh, this is what mom and dad was dealing with. Now I get it. Like this is why they was thrown off some days. Oh, it really wasn't on them. It was some shit they was dealing with that I didn't know nothing about. And you will learn to give your parents grace. But in this moment, if you could tell all of us adults that are the aunties and the uncles and the godparents and such, what we could do to help be the supplement for your mom and dad that would kind of bridge that gap for you to be able to feel like you have a second line of communication.
Right. First thing I'm gonna say, if it comes to something with us, if we like tell y'all, like I'm not gonna say we're always gonna say it, don't immediately go tell our parents. Please don't.
I agree.
Please don't. Because there's some times where every some kids got an uncle or auntie they can cuss to or just straight up vent. Say the most real things they gotta say. They don't want that to go to their parents.
Facts.
They don't want that to get spread around the family. Like this kid says, "Hey, I've been feeling depressed." You ain't gotta immediately tell their parents, "Hey, yo, take your kid to Dave and Buster's, bro." You can take them to Dave and Buster's for real, for real. Like I know it's different for you, I mean, because you like over there. But the same way, just like if you got that interest with them or you got that time for them, check in with them. let them speak to you. Make sure you're open, like especially like the parents, but like make sure you're open for the more real talk.
Yeah.
Because if we talk to y'all, if we can't go to our parents about it, it's something wrong, like, or it's about them.
I was about to say,
Talk that talk.
or they the
Talk that
problem.
talk.
It's either raw or it's something about our parents themselves,
Yeah.
and we don't want it to go back to them. We just need to either way to resolve it or to vent it. You know, I won't say everybody got to be the fun auntie, fun uncle, but like if they come to you for a safe space, don't like go spread it around. Don't go tell your spouse. Don't go tell your brother, sister, whatever. They may be close to you, but they can't. But whoever, like having the trust to come to an auntie or uncle is really like really something special. So
It is.
cherish that trust. You feel me? Like don't tell them.
It is. It is.
That's real.
That's top tier right there.
Some good stuff. That's some good stuff right there. Um, like I said at the top of the podcast, mentioning your achievements in your sport. I got two sons and none of them playing basketball, and I still couldn't be more proud of what you guys have done in your sport. If you've talked to me on a personal level, you know that while he's been going through his soccer journey, I as the dad have been going through the soccer journey too.
Yeah.
And it's been hard on him, it's been hard on me, it's been hard on his mom. But he got out of it 2 championships, and like I said, he got this season's award for most improved player. So when you look at your journey now that it's at the end, at least for high school, what do you feel like you got the most out of it?
Definitely, like my body feels like
Mhm.
with everything going on with soccer or whatever sport. If you really enjoy the sport, especially in the high school level, you're gonna make friends in the sport. You're gonna find teammates who you cherish like brothers. But most of all, you're gonna feel like your body's more clear. You're gonna have that safe space. Like, all right, I'm upset, but I'm not gonna say anything about that. Like at practice, I'm gonna go practice. Even off practice, which I I finally convinced myself to go do. Off season practice, just having that sport to go back to, having that safe space. That's what I feel like I take away from it. Cause
Mm.
like sometimes I'll be walking, like I don't know, basketball, whatever. You dribble the ball while you're walking down the street. Same thing with the soccer ball for me sometimes. Kick the ball down the street while I'm walking. It's just that relaxing feeling like
Yeah.
I'm only really worried about my sport right now.
Mhm.
And it also fills up that extra time frame. Like I got a lot of time on my hands as a senior, but I got to fill with more college stuff and more serious stuff. I personally like when that time was filled with soccer, as much as I complain about practice. I hate running laps. I hate it. But having that time filled where it's like just some me enjoying my sport, me getting better at my sport was a very special thing for me the 3 years I did play.
Mm.
Awesome, awesome.
I love it.
Any other questions you got for me?
So with you transitioning, I know. So I don't know if your dad told you, but she's like a niece to me. She played basketball in high school and then went off to college to play. What would have made you want to pursue your sport post high school at a collegiate level?
A better coach.
Ooh, clock it.
I'm,
We listen,
listen,
talk. Be honest, be real.
listen, as a person, Coach Derek, he's pretty fun. Yeah, I like talking to the guy. He cool. But as a coach level, I'm saying this as someone who has a dad as a coach and someone who's like looked at actual coaches. I think Coach Derek was a coach that felt more like a manager to us. At the high school level, right? You want to go there to get better at whatever sport you want to do, right? Or you just want to play whatever sport you want to do. If you're in high school and it's a tryout, because definitely this is varsity. This is something you would usually try out for. The only reason we didn't have tryouts because we didn't have enough players. This is the high school level. You got to at least know a little bit of what you're doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what I was doing when I joined. I wouldn't have played a single minute up until like senior year had not taken time to play off my own self with his training or not.
Yeah.
So the biggest thing is like Coach Derek and even Coach Abe, I respect the dude. He's a good soccer coach for the times he trains us. Like he trains us more on conditioning than anything, but formation wise, we learn that maybe 3 times a year. Soccer's all about formations. We learn formations maybe 3 times a year. Soccer, like you want to always get better. Like yes, you want to if you want to freestyle, if you want to juggle, you got to learn that on your own time.
Yeah.
But there are certain dribble techniques that we should have learned more about. You feel me?
Yeah.
Some of these kids can't dribble to save their lives. Some of these kids can't turn to save their lives.
Oh wow. Which
Some of
is
these kids can't
imperative.
run. Don't get me wrong. I respect listening. I respect coach for not letting the kids who don't know how to run not play. But like some of these kids, like there's no way we're in high school and you can't have like at least a little bit of separate training. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like separate training only came in when Abe was there. Like, yes, you don't need to have you don't want to have your eye on us at the same time. You have your own job separately
Yeah.
because the school don't pay you like that. But we would have gotten better if we actually trained our positions at practice
Yeah.
a lot more than we did. I've been in like 5 different positions since I started playing the AP.
Ooh.
And I ended the season in a position I hadn't played, like where I actually scored my goal. I ended my season in a position I hadn't played all year.
That's crazy. Worked out for
I
you though, but it's crazy.
I haven't played it all year. Granted, I played really good that match.
You did.
Awesome.
But there's some kids who are going to come to AP without the soccer knowledge that because mind you, every time Derek has won a trophy, it's either superhumans or like it's either superhumans or players who have already figured out everything they need to figure out.
Yeah.
Or everything they can figure out. We lost last year because we didn't have that. We had a couple good players, don't get me wrong, it was good. But they didn't hold it down enough to fill the spots from the superhumans.
Right.
Because when I first joined, some of the best players I've seen at the high school level, superhumans. Second year, couple really good players. They're going D1
Oh.
Other good players. But we lost that year because our sides were bad. We had a striker who was really only learning how to play striker because that's what he was the best out of all of us there. And he only started playing late. He didn't have Collins practicing position. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my teammates in their positions. But we need more positional training. We needed more positional training. And I felt like I needed to figure out what I needed to train. Like, don't get me wrong, I ended up watching soccer. I ended up doing off-time practice, which helped me become better.
Right.
But having a coach like Derek did make me want to go play in college. Purely because of the way he sometimes ran. Because not even sometimes, most of the time he ran practice, it was just laps, running laps. Which, on a personal level, there are people who need to run laps. If you can't run laps, get off the soccer team.
Yeah.
Right.
But there's no way you should be putting someone who's never played this position and you haven't trained any of us on positional training. When we finally had time for a 7v7, we weren't really running 7v7. We would never play on the main field that we played home games on. That's never where we practiced at.
Yeah.
He didn't have that reserved or whatever.
Man, I need the ether beat because what he's not saying is he sucks. Okay? This dude sucks at what matters with coaching.
I mean, he was
Plain
respectful.
and simple.
He
As
was
a person, he may be fine and well. But as somebody, because coaching demands leadership.
It does.
You either go and lead your young players, your the Chargers into glory and the best that you can get out of them, or you are going to lead them to hell. Like he didn't even lead them to hell.
Yeah. I mean, we say
He
this all the
didn't
time.
take
Now.
them anywhere. You heard what he said. You had the guys that were so good that good things was going to happen regardless. And when you ran out of those seniors, Everybody had to figure things out. Why do you have a coach and you have to figure things out?
Yeah.
It's not even like the guy doesn't know soccer. I won't accuse him of that. But just as in every sport, you have people who know the sport, you have people who even play the sport and played well, but they can't coach the sport because they don't know how to teach the sport, or they don't have the drive
Yep.
to teach the sport.
Yeah.
Hey, man, go figure it out on your own time. What are you a coach for? Sorry.
I
No,
mean,
you're
no, don't
right.
be sorry.
You,
Like,
you,
No, because I ain't
you
mean to
didn't lie.
interrupt you, but like he
You
just
didn't lie
bothers me.
though. You didn't lie.
It just bothers me, like I said,
I mean,
as your dad, as a man, and certainly as a coach,
yeah,
to know that
literally.
he didn't create a culture for you guys,
There you go.
because that is chief among coaching duties, is to
Yes.
create a culture. Anybody who played for Cobbs Creek and played under me, whether you played for a season, 2 games, if you played for Cobbs Creek recreational basketball team, if you played for my West Philly Hurricanes, you people can ask you what was the most thing, what was it that your coach cared about the most? And you're gonna have the same answer. There'll be multiple different things where maybe somebody might say something different, but one thing that they're all gonna say: defense.
Yeah.
For another coach like Reg, offense. For another coach like Jawan, scoring in the paint. He wants to make sure that his teams get as much paint touches as possible. So this is what I'm saying. Like when you create culture, you create an identity. And that way, you know that at the end of the line, if you want to get playing time, this is the kind of player you have to be, because that's what helps you fit in. You and other guys had to figure out where y'all fit in because he didn't have anything defined.
Oh yeah,
Like
no. AP was just
they didn't have jerseys for all the players when he first got there.
I ain't gonna lie. My first year,
They didn't have it. Hey, Meese, come on. You don't play sports, right?
And
You know the
coached it.
Gatorade joint? The Gatorade joint? They didn't have that until this year.
Oh my god. That's
Late this year.
that's basic stuff. You have to
These
hydrate
boys
your
had to sit
players.
there and bring water bottles.
No, you have to hydrate your players. Like you know that. Come
Not
on.
even the team water bottle that everybody just got. No. People sitting there with Deer Park and Dasani.
Yeah, definitely commend you for sticking that out, Nick. And
Come on, man.
one of the things your dad and I always talk about, as former athletes and coaches, is everybody that coach ain't a coach, and
That's a
sometimes
fact.
sometimes coaches are uncoachable, and they need coaching themselves, and they don't go
That's a
get it.
fraud.
You know what I'm saying? Like my sister,
Yeah.
she harps on this all the time. So, I'm my niece, she started running track last year. She started with indoor and she sucked ass. And I remember saying this on the pod. I cussed her ass out. She 9 years old, Nick. I cussed her ass out. And the coach in me came out. Was like, if you never take this shit seriously, don't waste my fucking Sunday. I'm gonna be here from fucking 6 to 7 because y'all run these meets crazy. You sit over here, you running your mouth playing, jaw jacking with this little girl. You're not taking your warm up seriously. The coach came out of me because it's like, I know you can do better than this. If you really want this, put the effort into it. But then I had to step back, Nick, and say, her fucking coaches are trash. They're trash. This is why she's not taking this seriously.
Mm-hmm.
This is why it's game time for her. Then here comes outdoor season. And my sister and I had a conversation. My sister decided to step in as a trainer for her, right? And it changed the dynamic of how she took track seriously or not, right? She started caring about her PRs and she started, realizing she had to compete with these little girls. These little girls not my friends. Not when we on that track. Like my niece is a completely different kid. She made it to Junior Olympics her first year running track as a 9-year-old. Because my
Mm.
sister was like, if you want this, you're gonna work for it. It's not going to come easy. I'm not going to make it easy. Your coaches are terrible. You're going to run into a bunch of terrible coaches. My niece is with the top team now. She left that team and is with another team this year. And they wearing her ass out. Every 3-4 times a week she got practice. Was out up in her ass. And like, I'm training with my sister now. So I'll go over there and it's like she see me working out. And she was like, oh, I'm gonna start working out when Aunt Mimi comes. So it's like now we in competition with each other. My sister's like, you letting your aunt outdo you, and I'm like, yeah, Jackson, I'm fat. Like I should never be outdoing you. So it's like the mindset of an athlete has to be different
Mindset.
because the coach is only going to care as much as you care, and sometimes they're only there because they don't have no choice but to be there, and they doing just
Facts.
enough to get by, and that is the make or break for an athlete if you want to do collegiate level sports or not. And I'll never change my tune. I tell all of my athletes that want to do collegiate level sports, shit ain't easy. It's a different animal. It's a whole nother ball game.
Mhm.
And if you didn't come from good basics in high school, if you didn't start that shit like at my niece's age, you're gonna struggle. And my athlete struggles. She absolutely, she's on her second school right now. And talking to her this week, shit ain't looking good to me. Like the coaching staff is not bad, but then you got shit to contend with like the training staff. Now making sure you talked about your body. Like you got to keep your body good in order to keep your mind good in the sport. And when those three things ain't working, it's not gonna work. So
It's a
you
fact.
know, I told your dad how proud I was of you for going back to the sport and continuing the sport and
Hmm.
how you ended the sport. That season with a bang, and you really did your big one with that sport. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, I'm gonna give you credit for now, don't take this personally, but stepping out of the shadows of playing basketball and doing something different. Because I'm sure your dad would have loved for you to play basketball, but that wasn't your thing. And you stood 10 toes down on, no, I'm playing soccer. This is what I want to do. And you gave it your all. And I really respect you for that. And I'm very proud of you. So kudos to you.
If I will say something about basketball though,
Yes. So
little bit differently, I'd end up playing both sports. I'm gonna be real.
that's fair.
Still a little bit different. I would have end up playing both sports.
That's
Would I
fair.
Hmm.
would I have been as good? I don't know. I'd probably still have a drive for basketball more because of that.
Yeah. I
But with
think if
soccer,
you did both, it would have made you better across the board.
Better at both. I say the same thing.
I would think so
I
too.
100%
Because
believe
that
it.
was me in high school. It was like, okay, I played basketball, but to condition myself because I did not have stellar coaches and trainers, I played volleyball and I played softball. I tried cross country track. I can't run. I got a boxer's job. That's it. And I boxed like that. I started boxing in high school. So I wouldn't be putting my hands on other people. I had to hit the bag. So it was like I had to cross train myself in order to keep condition and keep, myself pushing. So it was like it would have made you better, trust me. But I get
Hmm.
it. There's a lot of factors that work against, the youth in regards to sports these days, and coaching is absolutely number one, top tier,
That's a fact.
the biggest issue.
That is a fact. That is a fact. All right, we're gonna get ready to wrap up. Um, I just want to say in front of everybody how proud I am of you, for everything that you've been through, for continuing to push even when you know other people don't see it in you. You know what I'm saying? When they don't realize that you've dialed in, because you're not a person who makes a big deal. Like you're
Yeah.
not the person like, I'm grinding in silence. You
Facts. These
know,
facts.
you know what I'm saying? Like you're not that person. You're not flashy. Um, you don't look like you're working hard when you're working hard sometimes, but you just go. And when you decide to go and do things, great things happen. Like when you decide to lock in, great things happen every time.
Yeah.
Uh, and you've always been that way. So I just wanted to, say that I'm not going to stop being hard on you. I'm not going to. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. I'm not going to lie.
Right.
but I'm also not going to celebrate your wins any less. Like, I'm going to celebrate them more because I know that now you're stepping into adulthood, manhood, being a bona fide black man, and all the things that's going to come with that, especially
Mhm.
the heavy things, the negative things,
Yeah.
that comes just with wearing that title. And I told you, as long as you're doing the right thing, I'm gonna fight with you. I'm gonna fight with you till I can't. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be a lot of people who's gonna lose before I get able to stop fighting. So,
Yeah.
stand beyond 10 toes with you. You have a great village. Um, People who love you, people who support, people who be there for you. You know what I mean? Extended family out the wazoo, on top of everybody who's your blood kid. Um, so just continue to lock in, continue to have hopes and dreams, and continue to go for them. They're not out of your reach, whatever they are.
Yeah.
They're not out of your reach. However you got to get there, you can get there. I promise you that.
For sure.
Um, what else? Is there anything else that you'd like to say before we close out? Like any message you want to leave or anything you want to say?
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank my father for having me on this podcast.
Yeah, it's a long time coming. I'm glad you came.
For sure.
Thank you for Aunt Meech for all the good questions and always checking in on me on my Instagram. I know I don't reply like that to anybody.
It's okay.
No,
You're good. As long as I see the
Don't tell him
scene.
behind.
no,
Don't tell him
I
behind to be more responsive, be more present.
Hey, listen, Nick,
like for
He got to learn that before it get too
my
hard
my
to reply to
my
everybody.
nephew reply to me when necessary. And I'm not mad about it. Listen, I appreciate the fact that you don't have me blocked or you don't hide your statuses or post from me. That says a lot. I'm a
Mhm.
safe place for you. And I intend to keep it that way. That is the whole goal of every, as I call y'all, my littles. That is the goal of every little in my life because it's not a safe place for y'all a lot of times. I'm the oldest. I grew up being responsible for being a safe place for those younger than me. And I will always be that way with y'all, regardless. Like, I love y'all down. Like, y'all are some of my favorites. I was just talking about, oh, you're not that little boy to carry the ring down the aisle. Like, I'm very proud of you. You've grown to be an amazing young man. And shout out to your dad for doing his big one as a dad because that shit is a tough job. And he's done great with you boys. Like, you probably couldn't have asked for a better dad. Even on his bad days, he better than a lot of the dads out here. So always gonna be here for you. And I'm so excited for your next, phase of life, the journey. Like, whatever you need, I'm gonna be here. Listen, you say I'm trying to get me a PlayStation. I mean, got you. Which what I do? I went to your godfather and was like, we're going to get him a PlayStation.
and I appreciate that was all right.
I'm about to say you gonna get on there as soon as this is over.
Listen, wear that thing out. That's what it's for. But
That's what it's for.
listen, I love you dearly and deeply, and I'm so proud of you. So
I appreciate that, and I love you too for it. And last thank you, I want to thank everybody who watched my dad's podcast. He's one of the funniest people I know. He like second to me at least. But real rap,
your son.
real rap. Keep watching him. He got great talks. Great talk. We probably gonna talk like superheroes starting five. Maybe next time we have a big conversation. But like, share his stream, share his podcast. This man got some of the best takes you ever gonna see. He your favorite coach's favorite coach.
Yeah.
Yes.
He my pops. So like, keep follow Big Nine. Go follow him on everything. And I'd like to thank y'all for at least letting me speak. Like I know one of y'all told me to speak up. I have a problem with that in general, but I appreciate y'all not heckling, being safe. I hope y'all keep up that support for my pop and my aunt Beats. You feel me?
Oh.
Yeah, not that we are beat up. Man.
Our lifers are not that bad.
Wish y'all would try my son.
Yeah, we not
They
even
don't try me.
having
They certainly
that.
ain't gonna try you.
What the slide on y'all?
I appreciate the lifers too, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all.
She said y'all put the onions up. Hey, with the week I've had, this is the highlight for me. Like you don't understand. Like when your dad told me that you were coming on tonight, I was like, oh, I won't do this a father and son thing out because we wanted to do the Spotify thing because you know that
Yeah,
me and your dad, music, sports, like we align on so much. And he was like, I said, well,
facts.
I'll tell you what, ask Nick if he cool with me coming on.
Yeah,
And then and he was like, you good? And I was like, then I'm there.
yeah. He was
Like
like, I ain't talked to her in a while. Tell her come on.
and I
Right.
love that. I love that. But yeah, I'm definitely fighting back my tears. But yeah, just you don't understand. Like when I say I'm proud of you, oh man, like I tell you, me and your dad used to talk after every
Every
podcast
episode.
session,
Yeah.
and like I would be like, "So how's Nick
I was
doing?
Nick.
What's this
Yep.
kid up to?
I was
Tell
Nate.
me." I keep up with y'all in the
I miss you.
background.
That's a
And,
fact.
and, and when you go off to college, I'm going to do the same thing. And you have my number. You know how to reach me and find me. And I'm just always gonna be here, like always in support of these kids, because y'all need it. Like you said, y'all really be needing the supplemental support. So
And by the way, Morgan State is one of his options too that he's looking at. So
hey,
yeah, yeah.
because you already know that's just that's a 13-minute ride for me, kid. And I love
I know.
we will be eating good in Baltimore. Don't bring your ass down here. You gonna be fat right with me.
So, yeah, I mean, so definitely. But yeah, no, I appreciate everybody who tapped in. Everybody who's showing my son love. Like she said, I'm gonna put the onions up because I don't want to get emotional,
Yeah, I
start crying or
know.
whatever. I mean, that's my first. So of course, I'm super proud of him. I love both my boys equally. Um, we're gonna get the next one on here next season. We're gonna get the little one on next season.
That's going to
Give him
be
some time to
fun.
talk. That episode is gonna be short. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
That's going to
That
be a
episode is gonna be
time.
short, okay?
I can see him now. Dad, I'm over it. I'll be back.
He's gonna get tired of not being able to talk about Pokemon the whole episode.
He's gonna cut you off. Oh, baby.
You already know.
But dad, but dad.
But you
That's
know what
my
I'm
little
saying?
guy.
But I'm hoping to have him do game streaming next year with his own channel. I'm hoping to get him his own channel to do game streaming next year. So keep an eye out for that, lifers, and definitely support him. Share it with your kids when we do it and stuff like that. It'll be a safe space for y'all to watch, for y'all kids to watch a streamer who's close to their age and not doing nothing wild or playing nothing wild.
Facts.
Everything will be rated G. Everything will be family appropriate.
He
One
won't
day
even
he'll be
hit
good at
PG
the game.
13.
Yes, and one day he'll be actually really good at the games. It's gonna take him a minute, but it'll be fun for y'all to watch. Because let me tell you, he's good. I'm telling you, me. Once you watch one of his streams, you'll see like he's really good at the whole streamer
I
culture thing.
can't
He is.
wait. I can't
Streaming
wait.
good. He a better streamer than I was.
He better than me too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Game
Um,
wise,
Yeah,
but the
listen,
games he does know how to play, he plays.
he'll get locked in
So
eventually, and everything will align.
that's
And
a
before
fact.
you know
For
it,
sure.
he gonna make us rich.
Listen. All right, it is not out of the question. Okay,
I need that.
not
That
out of
kid
the
got
question.
personality, child. I
All
tell
right.
you, that boy got
Because it
personality.
usually be the youngest one that make the biggest splash. So
Yes, because
you
that's
know what
how
I mean.
Gunner is. Gunner is
Um,
absolutely Mr. Personality.
yep, that's Nate for sure. But yeah, and I encourage y'all to for those who are parents, anybody tapped in with a young person right now, I encourage y'all to take what Nick said and just take the time to ask them if they're okay.
Mhm.
Um, because yeah, it absolutely, and you cannot press them while not necessarily taking the first year. You don't have to press them,
Yeah.
but just just that little. You sure? You know, you don't really look okay. But if that's the answer you give me, I'll take it. If that's the answer you're going to stand on, I'll take it
Yeah.
because that lets them know that you're tapped in enough to know something's not okay, but that you're going to respect their space enough and you're going to be a safe enough place that they could come back to you. Because there's been multiple times where that's what's happened. He didn't want to talk about it that day, the day after, the day after. I'm minding my business out of nowhere. Hey, Dad, can we talk? And the fact, I think that's one of my biggest blessings, the fact that I have an 18-year-old who actually chooses to
Facts.
come talk to me. I know how rare that is in these days and times. Shoot, even back
Definitely.
when I was young.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I appreciate that. But
Yeah.
As I always say, first and foremost, shout out to A.C.E, my brother who he always be. Shout out to the sponsor of the Two Kings 215 and Life Be Life and podcast, Denver's mom, the co-owner of Second Line Express, and the owner of Simply Nashay Catering, who had fire products at the podcast link Philly show. Them Oreos
Hey,
still never miss and
everybody face was
always
like
sell
this.
out. Always. They never
Okay.
miss.
Look, y'all eating
You
or paying
want some
attention.
sweet treats at your event? Please reach out to Simply Nashay Catering. That is simply, you should know how to spell it. Nashay is spelled Nache. Okay.
That's hilarious.
And for sure, check out her sweet treats. You will love them. She don't miss. Of course, with her being back in the building, visiting us, having a great time with us, your one and only Mimi the Goddess, aka Big Me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her and everything she's doing, everything she got coming up based on her fitness journey and everything she's doing after that. Um, and of course, my guest for the night. Appreciate you. Glad we finally got the time to do this. And as I always say, be smart, be respectful, be patient. That includes with yourself. Be kind to as many people as you possibly can. I know some people make that impossible, and that's fine. Forget those people. But make sure to take the time out every single day to find a moment and to get you did get your team, you did get your turkey wing, Tommy.
Yeah,
I'm planning on that turkey wing too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
we do turkey
But
wings.
take the time out to be kind to yourselves because what you cannot do is pour out of an empty cup.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Love yourselves, man. And big up for yourselves. Nah, we appreciate y'all. Feel free to whether it's the Instagram or Facebook, continue to share your rap with us. You know what I'm saying? And let's chop it up and keep the conversations going. Especially shout out to all the lifers on the lifeline. We love y'all. We up out of here though.